Controversy again erupted at Tuesday night's Baxter Springs City Council meeting as disagreements over how to select a replacement for outgoing councilmember Ron Steele exploded. Steele resigned 2 weeks ago.
I did not receive anything
because
of a list
it's not
of anybody.
on the agenda. I have the names for you tonight. Those people are here to talk to you tonight.
Well, you know,
Don't you live in your big glass house and start telling me what I haven't submitted, or we'll go down your list and I can go down it really quickly. Do you want to go there tonight?
I was told that we would get a list of people, okay? Didn't get it, all right?
Okay, I
And
disagree
that's
with
it.
that, and
That's
that's not
okay.
reflected in the minutes either. So I disagree with you, and that's not uncommon for the six of you to disagree with me.
Okay.
So who cares?
I'm-
Here are the names. These people are here to talk to you tonight. What's your beef?
My beef?
Yeah, what is it? They're here to talk to you. Here are the names. So you six could get together and try to fit Stan in again? Because I'll tell you, Stan went to the Chamber of Commerce meeting and said when he didn't get appointed, that's okay because I'm an ace in the hole and I'll be back. You know how he thought? Because he was told he was going to sit in that seat before any of us were, and he was going to be the liaison for the city with the Chamber of Commerce. So now you tell me about doing stuff under the table here. I have a list for you. These people are here. What's the problem?
Would you make us copies of the list, Mayor, so we could have it?
Yeah, I have it written down on my paper.
Do we have something, I agree with Mike, last week, we
Yeah.
supposed to have the names tonight, so that we could at least
I
review them.
have the names.
We supposed to have them ahead of time, so we could at least maybe call and talk to them. Right
Yeah,
now, we have the names, we don't know.
They wanted to come up tonight and
No.
talk to council.
No, we're not.
You're uncomfortable because you wanted to have it all done before they got here tonight. There's no difference in this. These people are here to talk to you. You can't tell them
You're
no.
making
I'm
a-
giving them the floor.
You're making an assumption there on that.
Oh, no, I'm not. No,
And
I'm
And
not.
I'll say, I don't even know the list. I don't even know who's on the list. I don't
I
know
damn
these
sure
people.
don't because I don't
Well,
have it.
that's
I
what
mean,
I'm
that's
saying.
why-
Let's
Kind
get
of like I
find out
didn't know
who it
what
is.
you were doing at the April 24th council meeting when, let's see, St. Clair and Kaufman, can you people move so they can look at each other and decide what their next move is? Go ahead, go ahead.
I don't know what you're
Well,
talking
what do you-
Oh, okay. So anyway, kind of like when Kevin Cure got brought in, yeah?
When he talks, is it okay if I look at him?
No, I don't want you to look at me.
Let him pull your strings.
No,
Let him
I'm
pull
just
your
saying, Mike,
strings.
hey, let's get
Okay,
these people
tonight
up
we
here. That's
have
all I want.
Lori
Oh,
Alquist here, and we have Brian Miller from Ward 1. We have Dean Ahmed and Linda Fagan could not be here. We also have some people from Ward 1 that would like to express their concerns over the options they've been given. So, and if they want to do that tonight, that's great, and if not, that's great too. So, Lori, would you like to go first and express, do you want to do that, or would you like to type up a letter and give it to the council? It's totally up to you, and this, we will do what you would like us to do.
As far as expressing.
Your interest, you're expressing your interest for this
I'm
position.
expressing my interest in Ward 1, the city council.
Lori Alquist. Would you please spell your name for council so they can make their own list?
Laurie. Last name is Alquist.
Thank you.
Well, I do have one question. Is it the managerial responsibility to appoint the council?
It has been historically for 156 years, but this year, as Mr. St. Clair pointed out, it's the governing body, or he and Mike. So whichever comes
I
first.
think when it states in the handbook that when the vacancy comes, the mayor makes a name and it's the council obligation to just say yes or no.
But I wasn't given that opportunity because they put
That's
Mr. Pickering up last time without any conversation with me regarding that appointment at all. It was just railroaded in, so. Anyway, but I'm supposed to,
You're actually supposed to make the appointment,
I'm,
correct?
lots of stories requested of me.
Not necessarily.
Okay. We have Mr. Brian Miller here this evening of Ward 1.
And I really am here to just express that I've come to this town since I was 12 years old.
Yeah.
I have no financial, no business, no any ties. I am tired of seeing a bunch of children up here in this city council. And I want to see if I can make a difference, because I'm not afraid to make my mind and tell you what I think. I don't need a piece of paper written out for me to be able to tell you what I think. I will tell you all. And as far as the city people, will you like it every time? Probably not. I'm not here to say I'm going to please everybody. But you will get an honest opinion from me, and you will get an honest answer. I won't hide anything. I will not make motions because I don't like her or I don't like him like the rest of these children do, or most of these children do. I will make it as an adult decision, is what I will do. And these people that want to move on to their other stuff and carry on and run for higher politics, good luck, is what I say. So you don't get my vote. However, I'm open for questions right now. I wasn't even expecting to talk, but I don't hesitate to answer any questions any member of this council, mayor, Deb, or Mr. Myers has. So if you guys want to ask me a question, shoot.
How did you feel when you, I mean, because after last council meeting, they were pushing forward Mr. Pickering without any council, any decision of that ward.
I don't like it all. I'd also like to know where, when we weren't going to have fireworks, I was headed over to Mr. St. Clair's house so he could put on the fireworks for my kids, since he took my money that my kids were going to watch the fireworks with, and hired a lawyer.
You got to see fireworks?
What's that?
You got to see, take your kids to fireworks?
Yeah, but did you ask me if you could borrow that money? Did you ask me if you could spend that money? I'm in your ward. Why didn't you not ask me? This isn't a deal with her. This is a deal with me, Mr. St. Clair. Why didn't you ask me? I live a block from your house. Is that too far for you to walk?
No, it's not.
So what's the problem?
Is that a two-way street?
Gary Allen, what's the problem with signing a piece of
Is
paper?
that a two-way street, Mr.?
Gary Allen, what's the problem with signing a piece of paper? If it doesn't matter but enough to the IRS, why is it a problem? That's right, but you made it a problem, did you not?
I questioned it, Brian.
You questioned it. It was answered 4 times.
That's what you're supposed to do, is question.
Okay, question it why. It's not a big deal. It's an IRS thing, okay? The mayor told you that, the city attorney told you that, you continue to question it. Okay, what part didn't you understand?
There's no need of creating policies if it's not gonna.
You don't have a policy on it, and it's the law.
No, it's not.
Did you go to law school?
No, I didn't.
Okay, he did. He told you, the IRS, she has the forms, but you still want to question it.
Has Mr. Myers ever been wrong? Yes, he has.
Well, the IRS, you're better saying
Exactly.
sorry.
Exactly. This is the reason I want to run, because I actually care about this town, not about a vendetta with her or a vendetta with you. I don't like you simply for the fact that you don't actually come over and do anything for your community. You don't care about what anybody else thinks. You have your own personal vendetta, and that's what you do.
Well, I
Okay?
would
That's why I
disagree
want to
with
be
you
on
there.
this council.
I disagree with you there.
Well, that's fine. You got a
That's-
question for me, though? You asked me a question.
I got up, I didn't work for the community. But
Really?
that was a two-way street, you know, you could have come down and said, hey, what's going on here? I can't go
I
around,
was
and see-
here.
I can't go around and talk to everybody in every ward, either get every councilman.
But you can go talk to the other council.
I don't talk to them.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Mr. Miller, I appreciate your interest. As I stated, Linda Fagan had a death in the family, and she is in Tulsa. And then Mr. Dean Allman is here this evening. Dean, would you like to express any concerns or?
Well, my concerns is that I'm not interested in a job right now. Some health reasons
Sure.
recently occurred. Got no problems.
We're very glad that you're healthy and with us, and so that was a blessing. But your concerns regarding the replacement,
Pardon me?
your concerns regarding your ward and not having a voice in that?
I just like to quit reading the paper about negative things and watching TV and this type of thing, and get everybody on the same page and make Baxter go for it.
I agree.
You know, I think it's okay to agree to disagree,
It is.
but, you know, this bickering back and forth is ridiculous. And, you know, she is your mayor. She was voted in. She should be respected as such and not talked down to every time she's talked to. And she is. I mean, that's the demeanor of the council. And I'd like to know, when I asked about Steele moving, did any other council members know that he had already moved and had not brought it up?
Let's just go around and ask council.
Yeah, because they're not going to answer you just by asking.
He was in the process of moving, I know. And he was in still living here and working here, working on his house. He was still working here.
Working
And everything he
Or
owns,
he
he owns,
doesn't
he
apply.
still
It
owns,
doesn't apply. Bob.
he still owns property here. I mean, when it came through like JCE did years ago, you know, he owned property here.
Right there. No straight answer.
Did anybody?
Hey, I'm just going on what's
It
that.
doesn't matter if he works here. Do you not know that, Bob? He has to live here in a residence. That was the question.
That's enough. I'm not saying anymore.
Councilman Treese.
I know his children that come in, they get arm wire. So unless they're sleeping on the floor and what have you, I understood he'd moved. I could be wrong, but I understood he'd moved. We asked him a time or two, hey, excuse me, Mike, hey, I'm not. I asked him a time or two here, and he said, I'm in the process, that's all he would ever say. And that's as much I know about it. Is that right, Steve, or Ron? Take the fifth.
I'm not a resident, Jimmy told me I wasn't, so I can't speak.
Well, you're not one, honestly, be honest.
I'm sorry.
So, yeah, okay,
My
Councilman.
change of address was, if you want to know, my change of address was Wednesday, the 10th of October.
Okay, Councilman Maverick.
And there is still furniture there.
Okay, Councilman Allen,
I don't visit Ron except here at the council meetings.
Councilman Hopper.
I can honestly say, there's only 2 of these council people where I know where their houses are.
But that's,
Ed and Coslow, and that's it.
And Councilman Davis.
I didn't know if he was living here or out, because I don't talk to him, so. From what I was hearing, he was living away, but that was hearsay.
but
I
he
think there's
blatantly
just a lot of
lied.
hearsay at that time going on.
He blatantly lied about it, but that's the whole point.
Well, I think it's sad if we just jump up and appoint somebody in that position or agree to it when we've got several people here that's, and Dean Allman's one of them that the name came up because of his past experience. I thought might be a good one, but I can understand Dean not wanting to take this thing, especially when it's turmoil health-wise, but I think we need to give a little consideration to who we put in here.
And I hate to put this person on the spot because they're not here for this reason, but you know, we have great people like Mr. Jimmy Crow who would be wonderful assets to this council. They don't want to get involved in this circus. We can't even, and you can't blame him, you know? I mean, it's embarrassing. So, you know, if we want to get quality people, we're going to have to be a quality government again, and we're far away from that. So.
Well, I know you keep talking about Stan over here. Stan comes to these meetings, he's involved, okay? Do you want to say anything, Stan?
Nobody said Stan couldn't talk. We said anybody that was interested in the position. I don't think there's been a moment for Stan to speak yet, so I just assumed he would take his turn in a moment. Okay. Okay, so, Councilman Treese has made a suggestion that the people or persons that are interested in this submit something to City Hall. Thank you. And then I will have Ms. Wixon call you. We can set up a meeting or a work session, whatever you want to do, or you can just come up to City Hall and pick up the applications, whatever you want to call them, and we'll go from there.
And I will also put in, if it's whoever goes in, hey, the new elections are what, 5 months or next April, hey, throw your hat in the ring and run again, you know, if you want to do that. I mean, if you're that interested in it, you know, if you still feel that strong about it, I mean. So, that's all I.